Well, as one of the founders of NABJ, I always felt that we needed an advocate for black journalists, especially the times when I started in the business. There were still very few of us. Most newsrooms did not have any minority journalists, and those of us who were in the newsrooms were regarded with a certain level of suspicion, as if we were sort of closet militants or we were not able to do objective journalism. So that's one of the reasons we formed NABJ, was to protect our interests, promote the hiring of black journalists, and to monitor the media, to report on good and bad journalism, and to set a standard and set an example. I think it's gone up and down. I think that there was a period in the 70s, 60s, 70s where there was a high level of interest in African Americans, primarily out of concern that they were going to riot, burn the country down, or have a revolution. So many black journalists were hired. Well, go find out how the people are thinking in the ghetto, and how pissed are they, how mad are they. But I think that once this fear of violence subsided, and the sense that blacks were more integrated into society, so did the amount of coverage. So I think that the coverage is more commonplace because black folks are involved in mainstream, and so much in the mainstream. You know, there's a black story every day. Whatever Barack Obama does is a black story by definition, of a black man doing something. But on the other hand, in-depth reporting on issues that face the community, the subtleties of racism today, those things are not really covered. I'd like to see the organization focused on providing professional training for the cutting-edge technologies of our time. One of the criticisms, I think justified, of NABJ is that it was very slow to embrace the rise of the internet and the impact of the internet on the business. Of course, you know, the papers and other media didn't see it coming at all, but I was with a group of black journalists who held the very first seminar on the internet at NABJ in 1992, and we did it to an almost empty room, you know. So I think if the organization works on training, it still plays an advocacy role, which is needed, but it works on training people and preparing them for cutting edge technology, then it will have served its function.